Alright, so what we want to do now is above your doc type, you want to press enter a couple of times and write your PHP syntax. So in here, we're gonna check to see if the login button has been pressed. So if is set parentheses $_post, and in here we're gonna say login btn. That's the name of the button. So we're basically gonna check if that is pressed. So we want to get the variables inside the post that the user has entered. So what we want to do is create two new variables, one email and the other password. So what we want to do here is we're going to set them to $_post, and we're going to retrieve the email and password. So in order to make this secure, we're going to use a function, and the function is MySQL _real _escape _string parenthesis and parenthesis, and do the same for the password. So MySQL _real _escape _string, then parenthesis. So now that we have that, what we want to do now is check to see if they have entered an email and password. So we want to say if email and password curly brace and then else curly brace, and in the else what we want to do is we want to redirect them back to a login page that gives them an error. So header, and then inside here we want to do quotes location colon login.php error equals no fail. So basically what this is saying is if there is an email and password, we want to continue. If there's not, we want to redirect them back to login.php and give them an error. So what we want to do now is create the login page. So create a new page, and all we have to do is now PHP include header.php and do the same for the footer, and save this as login.php, and under header we want to create a new PHP syntax, and inside here we're going to check if the error in the URL equals the same error given to us. So if is set parentheses $_get, and we're going to get the error curly braces, and inside here we want to give the error its own variable. So error equals $_get, and we want to put error inside here. Now we want to check if that error equals the same as in the URL. So if error equals no fail, we want to display a message, and the message is no email and password entered. Or you could write anything you want, it's your website. So if we press save and save on here and we go to the browser and refresh, if we don't enter anything, we should get an error. Actually, I forgot something. I forgot to echo the error, so let's go back to login, and below there, we want to do PHP syntax again, and this time echo message. So if we go back, refresh, and press enter, no email and password enter, and as you can see, the URL has login.php error equals no fail, so it's working perfectly. So we go back to the header.php, and now inside here, what we want to do is get the password and encrypt it. So password equals MD5 parentheses semicolon, and inside here we want to do the variable password. So basically the password has been encrypted, and now what we want to do is require the script to the connection. So it's going to be script. I think it's scripts. It's scripts dot slash db dot ini dot php, and we want to make a new variable called query, and it's going to be set to MySQL underscore query parentheses semicolon, and inside here we want to do select all from users where email equals, do this, single quote, and inside that single quote you want to do $email, and once you have that, you want to press enter and do num rows equals MySQL underscore num underscore rows parentheses semicolon, and inside here you want to do query. The reason why we're doing num rows is we're going to check to see if there is the email, if that email exists in the database. So to check that, we're going to do if num rows does not equal 0, we're going to do something inside here, else we're going to give them an error. So header, and inside the header we're going to give location login.php error equals no. So let's save this and go to login, and all we have to do is copy this and press enter a couple times and paste it again, and just change the error equals to no, and change this no match found, or you can come up with anything. Like I said before, it's your website. So if we save this and go to the page, refresh, and let's enter email at email.com, and the password is going to be email, and if we press login, it should be no match found.